Going on 2 weeks, I'm still sick. So I get on there and for shits and giggles, I'm looking up people, like, oh, well, let me add you, blah, blah, blah. I get on there. The last time I had sex with this person was Thanksgiving 2019, last year. Now, mind you, the shit that I found out, this is what I mean by a lot of times in the struggle of, and when you're dealing with narcissistic manipulators, liars, users, you don't know the full story. Let me take this off. I'm in the car. This person can be lying to you and lying to other people. So in my situation, the last time I had sex with this person was Thanksgiving 2019. Why this nigga got a whole girlfriend, not only got a whole girlfriend, this person gave birth this year. Like in February, like at the end of February, bitch, like a month ago, gave birth. So this person is cheating on their partner. This person also has an additional kid from somebody else, another person, a couple years ago. And I noticed every time I would mention, like, so how's your kid doing from the previous person from a couple of years ago, he never really had anything to say. And I'm trying to figure out, if you have a child, that should be the most important thing, your main priority. And you never talk about your kid, you never bring up that child, red flag right there. That's also telling you that person is a fucking deadbeat. So keep that in mind, which is something that is extremely overwhelming and alarming in our community. I mean, let's just be honest. Hell, it's the end of the world. Black people, you don't take care of your kids. That's not a secret. So many of us don't know who our fathers are and don't have relationships with our fathers. So many of us don't see our mothers and don't have relationships with our mothers. So it's not a surprise that, fast forward to my generation. I'm a millennial. I'll be 28, Lord willing, if we make it there in October. This nigga got 2 kids from 2 different people, was having sex with me. We had sex twice last year. Was having sex with me, had a whole girlfriend, got her pregnant. It's just, and this is the type of shit that goes on in the community. People lie. They sit up here and tell you one thing and be doing the exact opposite. A lot of y'all think y'all are in committed relationships. A lot of y'all think y'all are in monogamous relationships, and quiet as it's kept, you're not. The person you're talking to is also talking to other people. In fact, you are the only committed person in the relationship. So in many ways, you're single because that person is definitely acting single. Okay? I mean, and then gonna sit up here and accuse me of being, inconsiderate, not caring about his emotions and his feelings, and basically projecting all the shit that you accuse me of doing. And I've been single this entire time, never been in a committed relationship, was straight up front and told you I'm not looking for anything on that level at this point, especially after what I dealt with in 2018. And this whole time, this nigga was in a committed relationship, got a person pregnant, already got a kid from somebody else that you don't take care of and you don't even talk about or mention. You are a fucking deadbeat. You are the scum. You are the problem in the black community. I mean, this is the type of shit that goes on. And you know what's funny? Any other time, like if this would have happened last year, if I would have found out this information last year, I would have been hurt. I would have been depressed. I would have been sad, would have been damn near suicidal, would have sent me back on a whirlwind. But fast forward to now, finding out what I found out yesterday on Facebook. It's sad. Because it's like, damn, I feel bad for her because you're thinking you're in a committed relationship and this nigga is out here fucking everything. Okay. But that's, I feel bad for her, and on top of that, I feel bad for the kids because your father is essentially a deadbeat. He doesn't take care of his other child. So what makes you think he's going to take care of you? And then if he can sit up here and cheat on your mama, just think about He don't have no morals. He has no ethics. So, it's just, it says a lot about that person. It says a lot about that person's character. But man, I'm just like, nothing shocks me anymore when it comes to struggle love. Nothing shocks me, because this is the type of shit that these types of people participate and do. And yes, I'm talking about a cisgendered black man. I'm talking about a black man. But keep in mind, black women are doing the same shit. Cisgendered black women do it. LGBTQ plus people do it. Gay people do it. Trans people do it. White people do it. People with no money, people with money do it. This is what humans do. They use, they manipulate, they lie, they cheat, they're narcissistic, they're self-centered, they're egotistical, they don't give a fuck. They have no empathy, they have no conscience, they have no morals, they have no ethics. This is what they do. And you better wrap up, you better get tested, you better protect yourself. Not only from sexual transmitted diseases and infections, but from coronavirus. Like I said, this nigga was coming over my house, smoking up all my weed. I'm sitting up here cooking meals, trying to be cool, letting him drink some of the alcohol, liquor. Nigga, you're coming over my house, which brings me to my next point. All of this, oh, that's just what women do. That's just what men do. Well, it's hard out here for a black man. It's hard out here for a black woman. Cut the bullshit. Ain't now one of you motherfuckers worth a damn. Because so many of us are nothing but fucking users and manipulators and liars. And it is truly the truth. Good people always finish last, because you get used, you get lied to, you get manipulated. And this is why I'm going to constantly say this. Fuck emotional labor. If the shit is not reciprocated, it's not mutual, then you don't need to be participating in it. As long as we live in a capitalist society, relationships are transactional. Because at this point, motherfuckers will use and use, take and take, abuse and abuse, as long as you allow that shit. This nigga would disappear and go ghosting for weeks, months at a time, and then pop up out of nowhere. And now it all makes fucking sense. No wonder you got 2 different families that you're attending to, because you got a child from a couple years ago you don't take care of. You got another person that just gave birth. You're a fucking deadbeat loser. You broke ass. This is the same nigga from 2014. We sitting up texting on apps because your broke ass can't keep a phone on. I'm just putting it and this brings me to my next point. It's the end of the world, so let's just talk our shit. Stop dating and talking to people that's beneath you. Because if I'm being honest, in hindsight, my low self-esteem, no confidence having ass had no business talking to this motherfucker in the first place. You a broke ass, dusty bitch. You have no education, no ambition. You flighty as fuck. You don't have any real short-term or long-term goals. Nigga, you can't keep a phone on. You can't even keep a job. Who the fuck gets fired from Tim Hortons? And then why the fuck am I talking to you when I'm sitting up here with 2 associate's degrees, a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, educated, hardworking. I'm working overtime all the time, bitch. I work so much overtime. That's how I got sick, bitch. But like I said, that's because I didn't have a self-esteem. I didn't have a self-esteem. I didn't have confidence. I didn't have a sense of self-worth, and thankful for therapy for the past damn near year come May. It's been almost a year since I've been in therapy come May. It has helped me. That's why, yeah, I'm talking my shit. I'm upset, but I'm not mad, because it's like, what the fuck did I expect? I mean, this is the type of shit that niggas, bitches, trifling people do. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. Like I said, y'all, red flags are always around. It's just that a lot of us choose to ignore them. What Dr. Maya Angelou said still holds true. When a person shows you who they are, believe them the first time.